What's going on, all you fantastic people? I'm Matt.
And I'm Vanessa.
And today, we're still continuing on with our build-up to the Oscars this upcoming Sunday. We're taking a look at all the best pictures, doing reviews for the ones that we didn't get to earlier in the year. And today, we're going to be talking about Roma, which stars Yalitza Aparicio. Set in Mexico City in the early 1970s, Roma follows the life of a maid as she struggles with her own personal issues, as well as the issues surrounding the family she works and cares for. And yes, it is just that simple.
Sure is.
Roma is directed by Alfonso Cuaron, and I have to say right here, right now, this might be one of the best directed films I've seen in some time.
I would have to agree. The direction in this film is spot on. His ability to capture a moment is impeccable. It's fantastic. It's one of the reasons why I appreciate this movie so much.
Yeah, and I feel like this review is going to be fairly short because, to be honest, outside of the directing, there's not too much that we can really talk about with Roma, but we're going to get to that. But yes, the directing takes center stage in Roma. Choosing to work in black and white, this movie is just layered with shadows and textures and brilliant lighting, excuse me. Yeah, just the look and the feel of this movie sucks you right in. It is absolutely breathtaking from shot to shot.
It is probably one of the most beautiful black and white films of any film I have ever seen. The way this movie is shot, I could watch no sound, just watch. It's beautiful. It should be in an art museum.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen a black and white film this pretty since we saw The Artist, which I don't know how many of you guys know about that film. But yeah, Alfonso Cuarón has crafted something beautiful here with Roma, and it would not shock me if come Sunday he wins the Academy Award for Best Director, because I have not seen another film this year that looks this good. It is astounding to look at. Yes. Yalitza Aparicio, she does play Cleo. She is the maid and the main character here, and she does a really good job in the film. Her character is somewhat subdued, as is the rest of the film, which we will touch on here shortly. But she does have some really great moments where she just shines.
I agree. This movie is very raw, and her performance is very raw and authentic. Yes. And again, I very much appreciate that authenticity in this movie from her in general.
Yeah, with that being said, however, this film can basically be classified as a day in the life of, if you will, because there's nothing really overly dramatic going on here. There's nothing to really be wowed by. This feels more like taking a magnifying glass and just zooming in on someone's life. That's what this movie is.
Yes, I completely agree. It's a day in the life of Cleo.
Yeah.
And the family that she works for.
And I think, with that being said, without a whole lot of drama or anything really, it sounds bad, but without a whole lot really happening in this movie, I feel like this movie is either going to draw people in or will completely turn people away from it. I personally didn't think that this film was boring, but I know a lot of others will find it incredibly boring. There's nothing to really grab you and hold you.
Yeah. I agree. Unfortunately, I didn't feel as attached to Cleo and the family that she works for as much as I wanted to. In certain moments, honestly, I knew I should feel something. There were moments where I'm just like, man, this scene should make me cry. This should make me happy. This should make me mad. And I didn't feel that way.
Yeah, and I kind of have to second that. I wasn't really grabbed by this film. I wasn't necessarily attached to the characters or the family. And it just also, it isn't my cup of tea. I probably won't ever have the desire to see Roma again. But that should not take away from this film, though. There really is no denying the talent that's, on screen and especially behind the camera. Alfonso Cuarón, once again, just done a brilliant job here.
This movie will probably be used in art schools and film schools all over the place. It's brilliant filmmaking, honestly. I feel like they needed a little bit stronger story or just a different, I don't even know, point of view kind of grabbing you there, but I don't know.
Yeah, I don't really know either. I can see why it is nominated for Best Picture, though. And it completely differs from everything else. Like while Black Panther is trying to astound you and Bohemian Rhapsody is looking to rock your face off, or the favorite is looking to repulse you, Roma just slips quietly by, and I think it's a solid film. Once again, not my cup of tea, but I'm gonna go ahead and give it a B+.
I like that. I'm gonna give it a B+ as well.
Yeah, so I will recommend it. I do think it is worth checking out at least once, probably, just to, if nothing else, to just experience it.
Absolutely, and it's on Netflix.
It is a Netflix film, so there you go. And of course, if you've seen Roma, let us know what you thought about it down below. And if you like this video, hit the like button. If you want to see more of our awesome, I was early on that. If you want to see more of our awesome movie reviews, hit the subscribe button. As always, thank you so much for watching. You guys are the best. Take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and we will see you awesome people next time.